Anyway, like I say, there was a lot of reasons why John McCain or Richard Nixon or actually I think it was Jimmy Carter was saying, "Cast Lucifer out. He's a liar. He's a thief. He's a betrayer, a fornicator, a betrayer of words." I don't even know what fornicator means. Fornication or whatever. Richard Nixon or John McCain or someone was making up all these fake names for words, saying that, oh yeah, fornication, it means to fornicate or something like that. Like he was really high on drugs half the time, and he would just make shit up, basically. Veronication or something, veronication or something. I don't know. He would make up all kinds of shit and try to say, and then he would try and see if someone would actually believe him, and they'd say it to some other people, and was trying to do all this weird shit. Basically, they were trying to say that Lucifer Stars lies about everything. He's a liar, a cheater, a thief, a killer of men. He'll take our babies. He'll take your child, and he'll do unholy things to him or something or whatever. Anyway, no. Actually, I have a spaceship and a computer and AI, and pretty much the person that actually was the true rightful creator to humanity and 12 other races. Anyway, yeah, so, and pretty much I knew about Nixon's plan to blow up the whole world, and I knew that Nixon was actually JFK and actually just a clone, and actually had gotten a facelift in Germany, and then had killed all the people at the hospital, and then had gone to America, and he had the people in Germany basically change his face and add a little bit of, and change his nose a little bit by adding a little thingy inside his nose so his nose stuck out a little bit more. And like I said, Nixon actually, or JFK actually had an overwrite. So he was like this most of the time. It was like, if you laugh, I'm going to kill you. Anyway, and like his lip was like curled up or something. I don't know. You go into the life kind of like this. I don't know. They might have messed up with the face a little bit. So, like when he smiled, he went like this or something. I don't know. I don't know. They might have hurt the tendons in his face, but his tone of voice, they made it a little darker by coming in here, and they kind of messed up the vocal cords to make him sound a little bit different. But the problem was he really couldn't like yell anymore. It just sounded like this. Anyway, because they had messed up the vocal cords, and once you damage the vocal cords to change your voice, they're damaged forever. You will no longer ever be able to do anything like this ever again after that, because that uses all your vocal cords. And basically all they did was pretty much damage them or change them, and it's irreversible damage. So after you do that, you will never be able to sing anymore or have a high tone of voice. Anyway, whatever. But anyway, so he was permanently damaged, and basically I just said, hey, ask him to sing. He will, because it changed. Because once if you change your voice like medically, you can never do this. Say anyway, you can't do that. You can't do a range of voice once you do that. Once you have that surgery. So, but it does change your voice forever. So you will be able to do lower and higher anyway. And plus, they might have messed up on because when they might have done something kind of a little weird. Anyway, the doctors knew that they were going to be dead right after the procedure anyway, so they really didn't care. The only thing was Richard Nixon had threatened them that they were going to kill their families if they didn't do a good job, but they killed their families anyway. So, yeah, psychopath. So anyway, because he killed all of Germany, they carpet bombed all of Germany afterwards. So anyway, and basically he killed everyone anyway. And then they were trying to say that Germany had never had plastic surgery and Germany had never had medical. That America or the United States had everything. And it's like, no, actually the medical actually did begin in Germany. And plastic surgery was in Germany for a long time before it came to the United States. But anyway, but they wanted to kill everyone in Germany, and they did kill almost everyone in Germany or something like that. So anyway, so no one really knew. Anyway, there's all this death and destruction, and basically Richard Nixon was a very horrible person, very bad person, who wanted to kill everyone in the world by the time he was 80. and actually, like I said, set up the computers to basically nuke everyone on this Earth when the computers counted down to year 2000. Y2K. And then he wanted to blame it on the Chinese. But they had actually been instrumental in stopping him or whatever, something like that. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, yeah. He's trying to suppress all these secrets, but whatever. Anyway, yeah. So whatever. I'm like, whatever. Crazy. And USF is not a valid military. They're nothing more than a military squad that or body armor that was stolen from Japan. Like I said, they tortured all the Japanese and Chinese until they found out where the body armor was or where the advanced weapons were. And they weren't even that advanced by the time they found out. And they had actually just been languishing in a warehouse all this time. Hidden. Anyway, whatever. Well, they were designed and built by me, but we really didn't need them. And one day someone actually walked into a warehouse and found them. And then they started using them and trying to keep them a secret. But they were Chinese and Japanese and basically just titanium, Kevlar, and ceramic plate and Kevlar, and then titanium again. Basically stopped bullets. And had taken a while to actually research it and develop it. A long time. A couple years. Anyway, it costed something like 150 million yen or something like that. And basically something I did. So, and plus the little shield right here. That's so if you get hit by a long range 50 cal sniper rifle, it won't break your neck. Basically, if you get because even if the body armor does stop the bullet, it'll still break your neck, and that's why you have all these tried and true American heroes with neck injuries. They're paralyzed, paraplegic for the rest of their life because they are wearing one of those body armors and killing indiscriminately. Women, children for the USAF people, basically Nixon, John McCain, and basically just doing hits for John McCain and Richard Nixon and those people. Because Richard Nixon would talk about the USF boys, our good old USF boys doing what's it called in Germany. They need our support. And basically, pretty much they're buying or stealing it. They're trying to find out where the body armor. Anyway, whatever. They're prototypes. There's 50 of them. Anyway, and they have the little thingy right here. And eventually they come out publicly and are known. And basically, no, it wasn't whoever is trying to sell them or pawn them off. It's actually the Chinese, and the Chinese actually developed them and built them, and it costs 150 million yen or something like that. But they never paid them, and they wanted to kill the scientists who actually developed them, and they probably did. So anyway, in Germany and China actually were part of that. So anyway, yeah, and whatever, So anyway, a lot of stuff was stolen from China. But anyway, and then it would find its way into the USF boys' and hands, and basically Richard Nixon, John McCain, and pretty much was stolen stuff that they raped and killed and tortured a lot of people for. Anyway, not theirs at all. So yeah. And basically just John McCain's private hit squad with Richard Nixon.